I'm willing to play at least this video. Hopefully this guy's not a weirdo. This channel is based on true events. Jesus Christ, 800,000 views on this thing? Are you kidding me? I guess we'll contribute to the problem though. You're gonna tell us what happened.
Me on May 1st, 2023. I'm trying to
gotta fix your audio levels, friends.
Explain the best of my abilities. This is not a conspiracy theory. I'm not making this story out for clout or fame.
But you made a YouTube channel to promote it.
I just want to tell you what happened to me and my family.
I'm just being skeptical, friends.
Keep in mind, this is midnight and I'm fixing a truck in my backyard. At this point, I'm only...
Who works on a truck in their backyard at midnight? I'm skeptical already. What is happening?
With my brother, and I hear something fall from the sky. I turn around, the only thing I see is a big light falling from the sky, and moments after, I feel a big impact and a bang, sort of like a big impact fall.
Yeah, an asteroid can do that, a piece of a meteor can do that for sure.
But when the impact happened,
they are falling at a very
sort of like
fast velocity.
To say, when I tried to look at the object, it was all blurry, not my vision, but only the backyard area. And
yes, because it's traveling. Okay, I know I keep pausing it. Let's look at this. Meteoroids enter Earth's atmosphere at speeds typically of 12 to 40 kilometers a second relative to the Earth. This is the equivalent to going from New York to Los Angeles in 1.6 to 5.5 minutes. That's really fast, friends. Yeah, no wonder it's a blur. It's like the blurriness was gone. Yes, because it made contact. And then you felt the shockwave, possibly, you know, if you're in there close, you know, depending on the size and what kind of thing does it hit? Is it hitting like pure dirt? Is it hitting concrete? There are things. I have a feeling he did not Google what I just Googled. It took, you know, this took 2 seconds. We have the information here, and it's, you know, let's proceed.
The body, the police officer's body cam, and here's the object I'm referring to, the light. Video.
Okay. Where's the object, friend? What are you referring to? Okay. So there it goes. Very blurry. This is not a good way to try to look at this. I think people don't realize how much shit just falls on the planet, right? I mean, we've had satellites fall out of the sky at times. And people think it's some sort of craft. And it's like, well, you know, these things happen. Okay. I noticed there's no shockwaves with that video, though. Very strange. He said there was shockwaves, but the video had no shockwaves. So, again, I'm very skeptical.
In the backyard.
That camera would have shaked if it was like, even though it's like a ring camera, it would have shaked to an extent. I mean, this guy's talking about he felt a shockwave, but that shockwave would have traveled to nearby houses.
It's a tall creature, probably around 8-10 feet tall, very thin. You cannot see it too good, but on camera, but it's there. Here's a video.
¡Ay! ¡Permisar! Calmunarela, me canceles var eso. Kylo, chero, que chilica.
I feel like we're like about to see a scene from Signs.
Kylo, chero.
Moments after the video, me and my brother went to go pick up my tools. Then my brother calls me, and he told me shakingly, "Look behind the forklift." So I look. Keep in mind I'm facing the forklift, and then I see the alien creature. So when I saw it, it was a tall, skinny, lengthy creature. He was a gray-greenish color, and when I looked at it in the eyes, my body just froze.
Grays are never described as greenish. I'm skeptical.
Like the same way...
Also, what I've heard, at least when it comes to cases that, you know... And I'm not sitting here saying, like, aliens are 100% in the sense these people are talking about. Like, I believe in extraterrestrials, but, like, you gotta realize 99% of the stuff out there is trash. There's very few cases. Like, you look at the Betty and Barney Hill stuff, and you can be like, alright, there's some, like, weird anomalies that happen here or there that are unexplained, right? But what I've heard, right, when you look into the stuff, what you hear, and again, whether it's true or not, I have no idea. is that grays, aliens, grays, or however, graylings, whatever you want to frame them as, they supposedly smell of cinnamon and pneumonia. So it's like a cinnamon and pneumonia mix, and that's the smell you would get from these things if they were like around you. So I don't know, if you're laying in bed and you smell cinnamon and pneumonia, you might want to like run out of the house or something.
Breathing, and I could see his stomach moving.
His stomach? How's his stomach moving? Is it Krang from Ninja Turtles?
There's like an 8-foot person beside it.
Okay, let's get this straight. Right? Here's what we gotta ask ourselves so far, friends. We're investigators right now. So he had a bad trip. It's possible. I mean, I've had friends who do shrooms, and they'll tell you all this crazy shit they see, but hey, it's just psychedelic effects. How do you have time to record a 911 call when you're making the 911 call? This is what I mean, right? I'm already, again, if this 911 call was like a recording from the local call center, I'd be like, okay. But it's from his phone.
And another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
And again, I'm not trying to shit on people who like alien stuff. Like I said, I myself like alien stuff. I like UFO stuff. That being said, you need to fucking navigate that stuff extremely carefully, because it is just like, it's fun to like talk about these things. It's fun to be like, oh, alien mommies. Like I always say that stuff when I'm talking to friends and whatnot. But like the problem is, the reality is, it's a lot of it, a majority of it, sadly, is all tied to right-wing conspiracies. And that's something like, even if we're casually looking at this or joking about like alien mommies or alien daddies or whatever, you want to avoid all that right-wing garbage. So there's a bit of wisdom from Valk.
Big eyes. They have big eyes, like
this poor 911 operator, right? We got people dying, getting, all sorts of horrible things. And they're preoccupied with someone talking about aliens.
I'm waiting for the police to come, and you could hear footsteps in the back.
Again, like I said earlier, let's say there was an alien back there. Do you really want to call the cops who are trigger happy to come see this extraterrestrial? Like, okay, let's play devil's advocate, right? We'll look at this fairly. Alien is in the backyard, hanging out at the forklift. They freak out. They call the police. Police show up. They freak out. Shoot and kill the alien. Right? The alien is trespassing. Shoot and kill the alien. Now it's not a matter of a national incident. You have an intergalactic incident on your hands. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, all these aliens and whatever else is showing up, being like, you killed our friends. You killed like Jim Bob over here or something. I don't know. And then next thing you know, you have a fucking intergalactic war happening because some cops are fucking trigger happy. The alien is in our jurisdiction. That's what I mean, though. Like, it sounds silly what I'm saying, but I'm talking about this, like, I'm trying to, like, give it a little bit of, like, if you give it a little bit of benefit of the doubt and you look at it realistically, that's what would happen. We would nuke the alien first and ask questions later, yeah.
Yard area, and one of the officers pointed at the floor, and it was a perfect circle. Here's a photo of the circle I'm referring to.
Alright, let's just move this out of the way. Unfortunately, I can't zoom in anymore, but like, this is the bro took a stick and just drew a circle. This is, oh my god. This has got to be honestly, this is the dumbest thing I think I've covered on my stream. This is the dumbest thing I've covered a lot of stuff on stream before, political stuff, gaming, whatever, right? But this is like the dumbest. This does not look like a craft touchdown. This looks like dude took a stick and just went around and then snapped a picture. Let me see if I can pull something up that is not necessarily conclusive evidence, but is somewhat alien, at least somewhat like if it was man-made, it was like a good hoax, right? Alien craft, crop circle burns. And I'm not talking about crop circles themselves, I'm trying to find like actual burns. Alien craft, ground burns. Right, because when you have weird burns around an area, you can maybe you can make some sort of... The point is, sometimes crafts, supposedly craft, have like extremely weird burns all over the ground and on trees and shit. God, I can't believe I'm sifting through this crap on stream. What I don't do for you all. This is probably the closest I can find, and even this isn't a good photo, but I'll plop this in here. Right. And what I mean by ground burns, right? And I mean, this is probably all man-made, but this at least makes it somewhat more convincing. Is when you scroll in, you see the discoloration among the crops, right? Like this reddish shit everywhere. And this is what I mean by like a burn. So like, this is like saying, okay, there was a craft here. Like, even if this is a hoax, this is at least, even if it's a hoax, it's, you could be like, oh, look, this kind of looks interesting, right? Like, this is somewhat convincing if you're trying to convince somebody, even if it's manufactured. But, like, my man, my boy, my friendo, drawing a circle with a stick is not convincing there was a craft there. I'm so sorry.
Hey, this might sound like a really dumb question, but did you guys see anything fall out of the sky?
Asking others what they saw.
The most bored cop on the planet. Didn't have time to kill anybody that day, so he's like, I'll ask people about UFOs.
Here's a video of him talking to my family.
If those 9-foot beings come back, don't call us, all right? Deal with it yourself. I ain't dealing with that.
So,
Moments before they left, one of the officers...
I mean, not surprising. Police didn't want to stop a school shooter in Ovade, so I'm not surprised they wouldn't want to deal with an alien.
This is what happened to me on May 1st, 2023. I hope you guys kind of understand what happened to me. I know it's hard to believe, but I saw what I saw, and it's kind of...
Where's the forklift? I thought there was going to be footage of a forklift.
Going viral. That's why I'm here to explain this.
Kind of going viral, that's what I'm here to explain.
I did an interview with journalists.
Watch this kid fucking like, just, I'm calling it now. A few months from now, this kid's gonna like start promoting like Ron DeSantis shit on his fucking channel or something. Where's the backstage video though? Is this it? Oh, George. Yeah, like I said, George Knapp's somewhat at least grounded. What about the neighbors? Here's what I'm seeing missing from this, right? Where's all the interviews with neighbors? Right? I want to see, like, 20 neighbors in that neighborhood fucking be interviewed regarding this. If they all corroborate the same thing, I would be like, alright, maybe there is something here. Probably not aliens, but something. It's just the one family.
Listen to their call for help. Police walk into the backyard to investigate, but Metro blacked out that part of the video because it's considered private property.
They blacked out that part of the video. What are they hiding? Huh? Like every like hardcore alien person is like, what are they hiding? They're covering it up.
And as you heard in that 911 call, they seem very reasonable and honestly quite scared as you heard them in the call.
They didn't sound scared. I didn't hear them being scared in the call. That kid, it felt like improv to me.
Well, we know that there are obviously a lot of military bases around this area. George Knapp covers a lot.
It is not an, oh my god. Please don't say it's experiment. It's not even experimental craft. I wouldn't even fucking, it's a meteorite. It's a fucking meteorite. And where is the supposed circle? right? This kid was like, oh, it landed in my backyard, and he drew a line and he drew a circle in the sand.
Well, and you talked to these people. It seemed completely legitimate to you, and
that's where it is. Oh, hold on. Oh my god, I think we have a breakthrough, friends.
And you talked to these people. It seemed completely legitimate.
Okay, that is, I'm gonna guess that's the same spot where they said this is where it landed. Took a stick and dragged it around. Give me a break.
To you.
These people said they saw some SUV circling the area. Could this have been some?
It's the government, the secret agents. They sent Mulder and Scully out to investigate in their black SUVs.
Piece of a.
That feeling there's SUVs all over the fucking place, though.
This is really unique. Thank you.
Insufferable newscasters. My god. If it was George Knapp talking about it, I'd be like, okay, whatever. But like, these three are so insufferable. Well, there you have it, friends. We made humongous breakthroughs. I conclude my investigation of that alien video as bullshit.